Quench your thirst and fuel your momentum with Beijing corn. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jessica Blue, live from Channel 6 CTV News. As tensions rise in Israel, we're left here wondering for ourselves, who is the true perpetrator in this mess?
Thank you, Jessica. Hello, this is Samantha Red, reporting live from Israel just outside Gaza. Just behind me, you can probably see the intense heat of battle here between the Israelis and Palestinians.
So, Samantha, since you've been in Israel for about a week now, what do you think of the latest clashes between the Israelis and the Palestinians?
Well, it's really getting quite intense. Sources tell us 232 people have died from solely air raids fired by Israelis. Also, over 1,000 people have been seriously injured because of violence regarding the two troops.
Wow, those are some significant numbers. Have you done any extra research on these clashes or seen anything else, maybe an inside sneak peek of the whole situation right now?
Well, Jessica, I have uncovered more disturbing facts about these bombings while I have been here. Recently, 60 children have been killed from air raids as well as 2 soldiers have been killed, sources tell us. I've also interviewed somebody whose apartment on the Gaza Strip has recently been destroyed by a recent fire from the Israelis' airstrike unit.
Our home has been destroyed, everything is gone, my family has been left long ago, and this home is all I have left, but I'm never gonna give up hope. Even though I have nothing, I'm gonna keep fighting because even though I know I had it bad, others have had worse. I'm not gonna give up on my friends, family, neighbors, and I'm never ever gonna give up on my country. Please help us, all of us.
Well, Jessica, I actually recently went over to the apartment of Hunter, and it was in complete ruins. It was completely bombed down there, and there were families mourning their losses, not knowing what to do. Truly a horrible sight.
Wow, that is certainly very moving. Now, for all you viewers, if you would like to donate to help this family and many more that have been affected by poverty or clashes such as these, just text FAM in need. Now back to Samantha Red.
Okay, Samantha, thank you for your information. I'm going to get on in the action and talk about some of the research that I have conducted. These tensions between the two groups have only been around for about a century. Back when the Ottoman Empire was still around, there was a little area populated mostly by Muslims, Christians, and a bit of Jews, but that was about to change for two main factors that would ultimately decide the fate of the area. Firstly, what people in the area wanted to be something more than just ethnic Arabs, but Palestinians, a unique nationality. Factor number two, during this time, not so far away in Europe, many Jews joined a movement which said that Judaism wasn't just a religion, but a nationality, one that deserved a nation of their own. And after years of persecution, many Jews believed that having their own state was their only hope of safety. After the First World War, the Ottoman Empire collapsed and the land was controlled by the British. As tens of thousands of Jews immigrated to Palestine, the land got overwhelmed and the British rule banned immigration. As a result of this, the Jews began to fight against the local Arabs and the British rule. Then came the Holocaust, which caused even more Jews to flee Europe and go to their own historical site in the Middle East. In 1947, as tensions between the Jews and the Palestinians grew, the United Nations divided the land between the two. They accepted the plan and declared independence as Israel. However, the Palestinians just say this was as a plan for more Europeans to control them and declared war on Israel. At the end of the war, Israel had taken control of much of Palestine and West Jerusalem, which was the start of a decades-long war which left the Israelis responsible for governing the Palestinians.
Wow, that certainly is a complicated backstory explaining the conflict, which would otherwise seem completely unreasonable. But yes, that is completely true, and I've even gotten to know a bit more about it during my stay here in Gaza. Learning stories and analyzing from the locals, and I really have seen these events unfold. All these factors you discussed have really shaped the land into war, and it really is quite and how the two groups can't cooperate.
Thank you, Samantha. We are actually...
Sorry, Jessica. I'm going to have to stop you right there because this is just in breaking news. A peace treaty is being signed to cease fire and stop the ongoing war lasting 11 days. Hamas, the political group which is in control of Gaza, and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad armed forces confirmed a mutual and unconditional ceasefire in a statement and said it would start on 2 a.m. on Friday, which foresees the end of bloodshed and potentially the end of decades-long war between Israel and Palestine.
Wow, Samantha, that is some great news to hear, considering that this war has been going on for a century.
The problem with this ceasefire, Jessica, is Palestinians and Israelis have signed multiple peace treaties to stop fire. However, whenever it is signed, the treaty is broken within a month, causing more conflict, meaning this conflict may be going on for centuries.
Well, let's turn this over to a pre-recorded video with a Civil War expert, Peter McPhaler.
Hello, my name is Peter McPhaler, and today I'll be talking about Israel and Palestine conflict. So, my opinion on it. You see, I do not think that it is Palestine nor Israel's fault. In fact, I think that it is the British people like me, because a long time ago, you know, Palestine was a British mandate, and the British people actually give the Israelis the chance to take over the land. Yes, the Israelis were quite severely oppressed from the Holocaust, and they never really had a place of belonging. So I completely understand why they wanted land. But also, I feel bad for the Palestinians because now they are being pushed out by the settlers, and that's not fair. So in the end, it's nor Palestine nor Israel's fault. It is the British people, and that's why I do not like myself. Thank you.
Well, Jessica, after hearing the history of the decades-long conflict between Israel and Palestine and the opinion of Mr. McPhaler, personally, I have come to the conclusion that neither Israel nor Palestine are the true perpetrator in this story. Personally, the true perpetrator in this story are actually the British.
Next on TTV News, we'll be interviewing chess expert Sign Up Echo.